Welcome to the GLIAC Preview Edition for Wayne State Football. I'm Sports Information Director Jeff Weiss, and joined today by Head Coach Paul Witters. Paul, last year Wayne State coming down the stretch was very successful. Enters this year with the longest winning streak, active winning streak in the GLIAC. What are you looking forward to in 2015?
We have the longest active winning streak, huh? I guess you don't count those teams that made the playoffs. I think we're going to be a good football team. I think we have a lot of returning starters that had successful seasons last year. We're led by Nate Thieker, who's had some preseason acclaim on the offensive line, and I think that obviously you want to start with your offensive and defensive lines. So we're very excited about that, and we're very excited about the talent we have at quarterback with a fifth-year senior in Carl Roscoe. So you look at our important positions, the running backs are guys that are very talented. Romello Brown and Demetrius Stenson, with Carl leading that offense and Nate and Robert Kelly up front, we should be able to do some really good things on offense. We also have an all-league tight end as one of our 4 junior or senior tight ends. So we're very excited about the offense. But we're always led by our defense, and you start with the defensive line, and you start up front with Rafat. When you have a 300-pound nose man who can dominate the middle, that makes a big difference. So we're very excited about him. We're very excited about the pressure we bring off the edges. Jake Carrizales is another all-league guy as a defensive end. So we expect good things for him. He's only going to be a sophomore. We expect good things from our linebackers. We have 4 juniors that we expect to be our starters, and they've all played a lot of football, and they've all been very good for us. And Anthony DeDamos in the middle is kind of the leader of the group, and we expect big things from them. And then finally, you talk about our secondary. We have 3 seniors starting in the secondary. So Jamil Williams is an outstanding player for us, and Brandon Lee and Zach Balecki, I think, is a guy who should have been a first-team all-league guy. He led the league in tackles. So we're very excited about our defense, and we're very excited about our football team. And I think we have a great attitude. We have a talented group, and we'll be fun to watch.
One other position to talk about is Paul Graham. After redshirting as a freshman, watching Stefan Terlecki for a year, taking over the place kicking and punting duties, had a phenomenal rookie year last year.
Yeah, he had a chance to be the all-league punter and kicker. I think we went through the whole season without him missing a kick until the last game of the year. And I think when we ran the fake, it completely threw him off because he missed the next kick. But you know what? He's a talented young man, and he studies his profession hard. He's preparing to have a great season, and we expect good things from him.
Not only do your kids perform well on the field, but also academically. You had 26 all-conference academic selections a year ago. A couple of guys that got the National Football Foundation Hampshire Honor Society mention. That seems to be something that you guys really take pride in. And I know a lot of things, people talk about you need your leaders to lead. And with Carl Roscoe being the AFCA Good Works nominee for Wayne State for this year, you've got your 5th-year senior quarterback leading by example.
He's also a graduate. Graduated in May, so he's done things the right way, and you don't just lead by your words, you lead by your example, and I think he's been a fine example for the young guys.
In terms of the schedule for this year, it's the same GLIAC schedule as last year, just opposite locations. But we pick up a new school, Truman State, for our non-conference game. Week 2, they will play their first game in Texas. We're at Michigan, Texas. We both have long road trips heading into week 2. But what do you see from the GLIAC this coming year?
The GLIAC's obviously a great league, and you look at the traditional powers that you have with the Grand Valley and Ashland, which we don't play, but really good football teams. I think Michigan Tech is a team that was a playoff team last year, so you expect great things from them. I have a hard time really thinking past Michigan Tech because you have Michigan Tech and Truman, who we've never played. So we've just got to go out and get off to a good start, and then just take one each game at a time. I know that's a cliche, but you really must think that way.
You can't win your second game until you win your first game.
Exactly right.
All right, well, thanks for watching this edition of the Wayne State Football Preview for 2015.